right, well, look who's back again. Monday, Travis and Tinley. And then today, Travis Burks.
I thought I was having deja vu.
What?
You're back.
Travis,
Yay!
well, it's always good to see you.
Yes.
Because you always bring amazing things and new things maybe we haven't seen before, which I love.
Right, yeah. And I enjoy being here, so.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the good
Thank you,
company.
Travis.
We enjoy your company.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had school starting, I believe a week from Monday.
Oh, wow.
In some areas, maybe
Okay.
maybe 2 weeks from Monday. Anyways, it's coming by the end of August. Everybody will be back in school.
Everyone will be back in school.
Parents will be happy. So I thought I would talk about lunches today.
Oh,
back
perfect.
to school lunches and or for adults or snacks.
Okay.
So I brought a few of those, so we can just start down
Start
there
down
on
here?
your side, Jeremy. Those burritos that are close to you. Those
love
are
them.
3 new options that El Monterey's came out with. So with the chili cheese chimichanga, I find that very fun. I got a lot of ideas with that.
Ooh.
Do you remember when you made that burrito casserole first
Yeah.
that time?
Right?
With the frozen burritos?
Yeah.
I'm wanting something with
Be
this.
good for that.
Okay.
I know.
Be good for that. I also thought about if you were to fully cook it, then you could put a hot dog inside if you wanted to. Something fun.
Chili
and you'd have a chili cheese hot dog chimichanga. Right? So I think I'm going to try it because that's what I like to do.
I'm
New
in.
things.
Yes.
Can we do that?
If it works out, bring the fun.
Bring
I will.
us some.
So air fryer, microwave, and or oven on those. And the ones below it with the bean and cheese burritos. And then these here with the beef and bean chimichangas. Those are the 2 top sellers. So what they did was took the 8-pack and made it a 16-pack. So now you've got just as much, or you've got twice as much for more value, I should say, for less
Yes.
money.
I really want to try the chili cheese ones now. That sounds.
Well, you can try
The
them.
bean and cheese are my favorite though.
Yeah.
That's my go-to. But
Right.
these are
Chili cheese.
chili cheese.
I
So
like
it'd be
the
fun.
idea with the hot dog,
Yeah.
so definitely.
So the options there for burritos and chimichangas. In the front there with the bowls and just the meals or the entrees. So those are, you could put those in the microwave. Or in some circumstances, if you had time for lunch, to put it in the oven, but I don't know that anybody has time to do that for
Yeah.
lunch. So options there. Or if your kid comes home from school, they get out, say, in the afternoon, they need something, they could eat that before they went back to football practice or
Yep.
softball practice or what have you there for fall sports.
Amazing. Sorry, I'm always looking at like.
No, you're fine. It's always fun to
It's just.
try new things.
It's so much fun. I love Mexican food so much, and it's quick when you find something quick and easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, yeah. And then a little bit farther, we'll just stick with the frozen with Foster Farms, the mini corn dogs. So now they come in a bag and they are resealable. And you can throw those in the air fryer, the microwave, or the oven. And again, that's something to, they come home, need a snack. Those are options, if they have the options for microwaves in their lunchrooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That
mini corn dogs were my go-to when I was growing up. Like, I need a snack, mini corn dogs.
Perfect. Get a little bit of everything.
Yep.
And then we'll just move down in the front there with these Lunchables. So Greenfield, which are these 2 here, those are, there's no antibiotics, no hormones ever produced in any of their products.
Oh, I love that.
They are produced clean, so they do really well. They take pride in what they do. So natural options there for your kids for lunch if they want to do Lunchables. There's also a turkey one, which I didn't bring today. This kind of ran out of room. So
nice.
there's a couple of options there with those.
Okay.
These here, I don't know if you guys are familiar or have seen them, but the meat wrap cheeses are becoming the up and up thing.
Yep.
Those options there, now you'll find those in the deli. There's those 2 options there, as well as there's a hard salami and there's a few other meats. But the ones that people know mostly
Are
would be
these,
the
yeah.
pepperoni, the prosciutto, and the hard salami. So
Trav, I was just telling you before we went on air, these are my go-to snacks now because I love like string cheese.
Yes.
But I love it with like the meat wrapped around it, and it's so
And you-
tasty.
you get a little protein with it.
I was gonna say, and these are really good for pre or post-workout as well.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Protein,
That is
cheese,
true.
all that stuff.
There's also one I didn't bring today. There's a peach flavored one too now.
Is
if
the
you see
cheese
it,
peach?
What?
it's just peach flavored.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if they've infused the cheese or the meat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
But it's
trying
on there,
that.
and they're actually, you can taste the peach at the end, so it's kind of a nice ring to get.
I'm
Little
getting
Get away.
it.
with
Yeah, you should try
salty
it.
in
And they do have them at your price cutter, Jeremy.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
check. I'm
A little farther down, in the front here with Gorillo's Pickles.
Oh, look at
So that's the sandwich maker there. That's something new to the meat departments. You probably have seen them in the past in the delis. They've kind of switched over to the meat side now to be involved with more of the processed meats. So you'll see those. There's 3 other ones too. I didn't have room for everything, but there's like a spear, and there's a hot spear, and then there's a chip. So if you give those a try, you'll enjoy them. That's probably the best pickle I've ever had.
I love pickles.
Oh, she does.
Very good snap,
yeah.
very good, good stuff there. So in the front there with Reese's, we've shown those before, but I thought I'd bring them again, and that's kind of an adult snack would be our sandwich.
Absolutely.
So you could take those, keep them in your fridge at work, or just take them back and forth if you wanted to, make you a sandwich or.
See,
throw it
I
on
like
some
them by
veg.
themselves. I don't even have to put it on bread. I just get the fork and
Yeah,
eat
you could use pita chips, or if you wanted to use some soft breads or something like
Soft
that.
bread, crackers, like you said, pita
Yep.
chips, or
Little
just
snacks.
like Jeremy just.
And then the seafood salad in the front to help you get your 2 times the seafood a week. You can It's disguised as seafood,
Yeah.
but it's in there with the shrimp. And then here with Land of Frost, with these options here, there's several different choices in the lunch meat case with ham and turkey and pepperoni and salami and all those things. I just thought I'd bring some items today that are some of our top sellers with Land of Frost. So with the deli shaves here, that's a jumbo pack, so it's bigger. You're going to sustain more if you've got it making 3 or 4 lunches a day. Options for that there. Now with the premium Land of Frost, with the Black Forest ham, honey ham, and then these sub kits, these mega packs are new. So you'll see those in the well, usually in the lunch meat case, but you're going to get, again, a lot more lunches or what have you out of those packs there.
I've never seen them that big. That pack's that big.
Yeah, and
I
so
like that.
variety with these, they're going to come layered. They're in the back. They're layered with different stuff. So with like a honey ham and turkey here.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to make subs every day and just cut those up and portion them up, or different flavors of sandwiches,
That's
you
very
get those
cool.
options too.
Yeah.
Happy you said portion.
Yeah. So then with these Bar S packs here, this is a wafer lunch meat, but they do tear apart. So you could just tear them apart in the middle like this.
Oh.
They'd be portion controls.
Portion control.
And or you could mix and match if you wanted to use them for snacks, make different sandwiches with the turkey, and then there's also options with hams too. So they do the same thing. You just
That's really cool.
tear them apart, then you've got
There you go.
Yeah.
a little bit of everything. So
Okay, and before we run out of time, we have Guy's
not gonna run out of
chips
time.
and the
Guy's
peanut
chips
butter.
always. Guy's chips always good for lunches, right? Everybody loves Guy's chips. These I wanted to bring because we started these at the house. It can't stop eating them. They're so good. So again, options for snacks, and we're gonna try them.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
let's
yay.
try it. Yay.
Okay.
I was like,
So-
don't tempt me.
I love
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Give them a try. But you'll
these
be
are just-
surprised. It's also,
Oh,
you know, peanut butter and jelly is always good for sandwiches and stuff too. But these, you can put them in there as a side snack with your sandwich. Or to put them in a little baggie for their snacks or what
Wow.
have you.
Put 'em in
if
your
you
ice
haven't
cream.
seen these, you've got, they're
'em in
hard to
ice
put
cream.
down. Now,
These-
I've also, it's probably not recommended, but I give them to the dogs every once in a while too.
Oh,
Oh!
Treats. And they get excited. Something different. It's
You
not,
just-
not a processed meats, but
Yep.
good stuff.
Is this in the peanut butter aisle? Where do you
That's
find
on the peanut butter, yeah, in the peanut butter section.
That is so tasty.
So
Wow, that's good.
as well as all the other stuff that Produce has the option with the fruits and vegetables, if you want to make sandwiches, grapes, apples, oranges, pineapple, whatever those things, they're there. And then again, if there's something you don't see and you're looking for, just holler at us and we can make sure we find it and you're taken care of.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Travis.
Trav.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right, up next is Jeremy's rave review. You gotta talk after
Oh,
this.
sorry.
Sir. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.
I want him back. I love him.